Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle Barrett. I've been a personal stylist for 25 years. I now help people like you build capsule wardrobes that mix and match easily. So today I have got a brilliant one for you, I think. It is 7 of the most common style mistakes that I see people make every single day. I see this with clients, I see this with people I interact with, and so I'm giving you these tips. You can take them or leave them, but I'm giving you these tips so that you can make better choices with your wardrobe. Now, before I go on, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who is liking, subscribing and sharing. Please keep that coming. It enables me to carry on with this channel and it also helps other people find me. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, one of the first mistakes that I see a lot of people make is either wearing clothes that are too tight or too loose. Now, this might seem really obvious, but you know, you can get to a certain age, get to middle age, and maybe you put on a little bit of weight, and usually it goes one way or the other. Either people wear things really tight because they're trying to squeeze it in, or they wear things that are really baggy because they want to cover it up. Now, what I will say to you is 90% of the time that I work with women who have put on a little bit of weight, who are feeling quite conscious, it is not as bad as they think it is. So adding all that extra fabric just adds bulk, makes you look bigger than what you are, and actually then trying to kind of pull it in and make it really tight also sometimes, depending on the fabric, can emphasize it as well. So my best advice to you is to make sure what you're wearing actually fits you well. Get tailored options, choose fabrics that kind of skim your body in the best way possible, and actually learn what styles suit your body type will make a huge difference. If you need help with that, book in for a consultation with me. I'd love to meet you. Honestly, I love meeting all of you from all over the world. I can talk to people in 5 different countries in one day. It's absolutely wonderful. So definitely book in for a consultation with me and we can have a little chat about how I might be able to help you. Next up, I've kind of mentioned this before, but it's not dressing for your body type. Now, I see people all the time make these mistakes, and it's kind of, it kind of makes me sad, particularly if someone's feeling really low because their body type's changed or their style's changed or something like that, and they're feeling really kind of conscious about it. And I know that kind of small changes will make a huge difference to them. So learn which body type you are and learn which styles and cuts work best for that body type. It can make a huge difference, I promise you. Now, if you haven't done already, head over to my community area. I have built a membership there which I'm gradually growing. I come on once a month in a live Q&A, answer your questions. You can ask me any of your wardrobe dilemmas. It's a kind of little VIP capsule closet success area purely for people who feel like they need a little bit of help with their wardrobe but don't necessarily need my full-on services. That way you can get access, you can ask me questions, you can get support every single month for the price of a coffee. So which would you rather? Would you rather have a chat to me once a month, or would you have your coffee? Or maybe you could just have both. I don't know, it's entirely up to you. But anyway, head over to the community area. I'll put a link here. Next up is knowing your colours. Now, this can make a massive difference. I would say it's even more important than the styles for the body shape, really, because knowing which colours work for you can help your skin to look more vibrant, can make you feel better, can make a huge difference. And wearing the wrong colour can kind of be quite jarring. Now, what I will say with colour, what I encourage you to do is be brave with colour. You know, take up that space, be vibrant, be who you want to be. Don't blend into the background, but knowing which colours you choose can make a huge difference. So definitely consider getting a colour analysis done if you haven't done already. Also, just so you know, if you had a colour analysis done sort of 20-30 years ago, 2 things that might not work about that anymore. One, sort of 1980s, when the colour palettes first came out, there were kind of 4 colour palettes, which everyone got squashed into 4 palettes. Then in the 90s, there was kind of 12, so people got squashed into 12. I honestly believe that most people don't fit, well, not most people, but maybe 40% of people don't fit perfectly into those colour palettes. So what I tend to do is, with an individual, if I feel they don't fit into those 12 colour palettes, I will pull out colours and replace them with colours that suit them better. So learn really carefully what you like, choose around 8 colours from that, and be brave with it. You know, try and be a little bit, just try some other colours. Go into a shop and try some of those colours in your palette and be a little bit brave with it. That will make a huge difference as well. Another big mistake I see, and you often see this in the evenings, is people wearing shoes they can't walk in. Now, why go through all that pain? You just look like you're in pain. Be comfortable. You know, if you can wear those heels, I can't, for the record. I never have been able to wear heels. I look ridiculous in them, so I just don't do it. I might wear a wedge, but that's about as far as I go, or a very block heel. But anything that's stiletto, nope, it just doesn't work for me. If you're somebody that can, great. But if you struggle with them and they are painful on your feet, why do it to yourself? Choose the closest option. You know, if you need a bit of height, that's absolutely fine, but choose the closest option, but choose a shoe that you actually feel comfortable in. Don't walk around looking like you're in pain. Honestly, it's a style mistake that's unnecessary. Be kind to your feet. Now, another big mistake that I see happen frequently, and that is trying to buy trends just to kind of update your wardrobe without thinking at all about where you're going to wear them, how you're going to wear them, whether they work for you, whether they suit you, or whether even when you get home you're going to feel like it's ridiculous. There are some trends that are utterly ridiculous that I think everybody should leave behind, but what I suggest you do is find your own style identity. When you find your own style identity, you're very specific and you pick and choose from those trends what you like and what you don't like. Now, a great way to do that is to open up a Pinterest board and just pin styles that you like. You can keep it private if you want. When I work with private clients, I get them to do this because it really helps me get into their head and see what they like. But I also think it's really beneficial for you to get inspired again. So, you know, don't follow those trends. Just follow the ones that you actually absolutely like, and don't bother wearing labels or names right across your top, because you might as well just write, you know, Mr. Blog right across your top. All you're doing is putting someone's name, and it's just adding, it costs more usually just for you to have that name. So just kind of follow the trends that work for you and ignore the ones that don't. Now, if you haven't done so already, definitely download my Capsule wardrobe planner, because you can fill it out as you go along, particularly if you're looking to edit your wardrobe for whatever reason. It gives you lots of great tips and also asks you some quite important questions to help you decide what to keep, what to discard, and what else you might need. So I'll put the link to that here, and it's free, so you've got nothing to lose. Next up is one that I think we're all guilty of, and that's impulse buys. Please try and think carefully. Now, I know sometimes when you've had a few sherries and you're on holiday and that bright pink jumpsuit looks amazing, but think about where you're going to wear it. You know, try and avoid the impulse buys and use that money towards garments that you absolutely love, that you feel amazing wearing. So try and avoid those impulse buys. A really good way to do that is, like I've said to you previous, if you know the colours and styles that work for you and you've had a colour analysis done and you've got advice on a body type style guide, like I said, book in for a consultation with me if you want me to chat to you about that. What that can do is then when you go out and you see those things and you feel that impulse, you're likely to make a better decision on a garment that you actually will wear. Occasionally the impulse can work, but only if the impulse is well informed. If the impulse isn't well informed, the chances are that garment's going to stay in your wardrobe. So avoid those impulse buys. Next up is kind of repeat buying. I see this quite a lot, and this is often why people have lots of items in their wardrobe. They'll keep buying the same type of style of thing, whatever it is, whether it's a style of jeans or it's a style of shirt. You know, a lot of people have a lot of white shirts and a lot of black leggings for some reason. So, you know, if you've got lots of them, look at what you've got and think about kind of what is it about the items you already have that don't quite work, and what is it that would make them better. You know, why do you keep buying the same thing? What is it you're trying to achieve? What look is it you're trying to achieve? Are you going to be able to achieve it? Is it worth you achieving it? In other words, does that look fit with your lifestyle? Are you actually going to likely wear it? That can make a huge difference. So I hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments what you think are common mistakes that people make. Let me know what you think about the things that I've suggested today. Please comment below. Let me know what else you'd like to see as well. I hope you have a wonderful week wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.